Welcome to MicroStrats. MicroStrats will focus on offering you information on how to make your day-to-day lives easier by the use of technology. So we will provide you reviews on softwares which will help you in office as well as your day-to-day life. It's insights on online platforms, tips and tricks in adapting to technology. All these we are looking forward to providing you in future, where we have planned to release a video weekly. We will be starting off with a very important software that we all use every day and which is highly demanded even at our office. The video tutorials will provide you insights from the beginner level of each software, and we will be starting off with Microsoft Excel and looking forward to provide you with the tutorials on other Microsoft softwares as well initially before moving on to the other softwares.
As I mentioned before, so we will be starting off with Microsoft Excel. Um, so what is Excel? It's, well, it's not just Microsoft that offers spreadsheet softwares, but you can get it from Google Sheet, and then you have other open source softwares where it is freely available for everyone to use. But then with most of the functionalities uh, out there, Microsoft Excel has the most functionality where we can use. It offers a lot and it's very user friendly. And I think Microsoft has been adapted in most places than the other softwares. So we'll be first looking at Microsoft Excel and then moving on to the other Microsoft packages as well. But as promised, the initial start will be from Excel. So today we'll be going as from the basic as why we use Excel and the basic toolbar explanations that you all need, or what is the logic behind it, why we use those, and so on. So right, let's get on to it. And why do we use Excel? What is Excel? So Excel is typically used to organize data and perform financial analysis. When you talk in business terms, it's mostly used on all business functions, all departments to store data and analyze data and get an output. So my version that I'm using is the Office 365. So Excel 365. So this is what you initially get when you open Excel. So you have the home, you have the new bar, and then you have open. So from home, basically it gives the overall summary and where you have your recent workbooks that you have been working for. You have the whatever you have pinned. If you use Excel regularly, you can pin it here, and it will show you. So I don't have any. So whatever Excels that has been shared with you by others will also be shown here. So I think this feature is only for the 365 version. Won't be able to get in the other older versions. So this has been updated, and actually it's very much easy where you don't have to go search for your Excels of what your peers or what your colleagues have shared with you. So everything will be here. You can just check it out here. So new, you can search for any online templates available. So you can just type and look at it, and then you have the blank workbook. And then if you have any older Excels that you don't get over here, or the reasons that you have worked, you can open it out from wherever the locations that you have saved it in, right? So let's take a blank workbook and go through the toolbar basically. So today's video, I'll be focusing on the overall outlook of Excel and what are the functions given in the toolbar. Um, so if you look at Excel is made out of these small cells. So you have rows and you have columns. So basically, you can enter in these cells, enter data. So first you have, if you look at the top toolbar, you have the file. So this you get in almost all the Office packages, basically in Word, PowerPoint, Access. Basically, it's the same thing. So again, you can open a new workbook through this, and then you have the information on your worksheet, like uh, you can give it a title. So basically, I have not saved it yet. So you can add a tag, you can add a category on what your Excel is on. Then you have your created date, when it was last modified, last printed. So sometimes you never know, these information are really helpful, specifically in the business context. So the author, the person that has created the Excel initially, will be here. You can add other authors as well. So basically, if you look at the properties of the spreadsheet that you have created, you can get the authors who has worked on it. Basically, if you enter the authors, or you have the last modified version. If not, automatically the person who made the Excel will be displayed here. So you can protect your workbook, you can give passwords. So I'll explain that later. You can check for issues in your workbook. Then if you're working on OneDrive, if you're working on the cloud, so this or 365, Microsoft 365 version has the facility to check your previous versions. So previous saved workbooks of the same file that you're working in. So if there is an error made, you can just take the version history and go through it and select the version that you think that is correct. So that is the overall high level view of the file, and then you can save it. You can save it somewhere else. You can save a PDF or something like that. So through save as, then you can give a print. You can share your workbook. So all that you can do it through within Excel itself, right? So when looking at the toolbar, you have the home initially, so where you have cut your clipboard. Basically, you can cut, copy. You have a format painter. Then you can do your changes to fonts. So you can just you can make it bold. You can make it italic. You can underline. So you can change your fonts. You can change your the size of the font, and you can reduce it. Then you can highlight it, and then you can change your font color, and so on. So then you can align your work that you have done. So you can change the alignment. You can make take it middle or whatever you want, left, right align, also like that. So uh, you can merge cells, or you can undo it by just clicking it again, right? And then you can wrap text. So I will explain all those in detail in my upcoming videos. Then you have the conditional formatting. You can format a table when you create a table. So even though you enter data, it doesn't mean that it's a table. So you can define a table in Excel. So you have your auto sum, where if you have a set of data, let's say a set of numbers, we'll just enter some numbers here so that you can check it out, and it will give you the total. So it's just one function, right? It can give you the average, count, max, min. So you can sort, you can filter, so you can analyze data. So that's basically auto analysis, where it's done by Excel. Then you can insert pivot tables, that is through the insert toolbar. You can insert pictures, shapes, smart art. So when you have a table, you can insert your charts that you want to make. You can insert pivot charts. You can have, this maps function is new to 365. You can have pie charts, column charts, bar charts, and so on. So it does recommend, this function was not there in the older versions. So it does recommend you charts based on the data that you have entered and you have selected. Right. So you can have slices, timelines. Then you can change your page layout. So basically, you can see the orientation, whether it's set it out, whether it's portrait or landscape. You can set the margins, the size of the Excel sheet, and you can have your if you want to set grid lines, or if you don't want, you can just view it. You can take it off. And here through the formulas tab, you can enter formulas. So financial, uh, logical. So even what you can do from here is, if you don't know the formula that you can straight away enter, you can just search from here, and you can it will help you out to enter the formula, right? So these things I'll be having in-depth analysis videos upcoming. um, Data, you can edit queries, you can do new queries here, you can have VB codings. So those are towards the advanced Excel side, a bit more towards like lot advanced, and you can even do programming in Excel. You as same as Word and PowerPoint. So you have your review tab where you can add comments. So basically you can add a comment here, and you can turn off comments and so on, right? And then here again you have the view of the page, sorry, spreadsheet. So you can take off the grid lines again, you can take off the headings, you can take off the formula bar. It's based on your personal customization. So I personally need the formula bar, I need the headings. Mostly if I create dashboards and certain work in Excel, I don't use grid lines. So if not, if it's just working on tables and the database point of view, then grid lines is very important. So you can enter macros in Excel. So these are towards macros, and all that are towards the advanced Excel, where I will be taking you through step by step. Mm, so this is the overall lookout in Excel. So the basic functionalities, the basic tabs that we all use day to day in Excel. So if you need any personalization, or if you have any uh, comments to add, or if you feel like you need some information in certain areas, I'll definitely look into that and create videos for it. So please do comment in the comment box. And if you want to keep up with the Excel that I'm going to give you, that the information that I'm going to give you, the tutorials that I'm going to do, not just in Excel. So please give a subscribe and like my page. Right, thank you.